Hey y'all, how are you? This is Nurse Blue. Welcome to my channel, Soul Health with Nurse Blue. Blue stands for Build, Love, Unite, and Empower, and that's what I'm going to do during this time with you right now. I am for women who lead households, women who lead businesses, communities, causes. Honey, if you are leading in any capacity, I'm here to support you by helping you to defeat your number one enemy, chronic stress. And I have been dealing with a chronic stress that it actually hit us on Tuesday, November the 5th, here in America. A collective stress hit women of color, but particularly Black women, in a way that has had us in a state of disarray. It's actually a trauma, a collective trauma. And I'm going to call it post-election trauma, right? And so what post-election trauma is showing up as, it's feeling the defeat of a candidate, Kamala Harris, being defeated by Donald Trump, and now being 1 week out of that reality. As I have talked to my clients, as I've talked to my friends, my family, as I've talked to people, within the community, and just what I feel, because obviously in the work that I do as a soul health and wellness coach, one of the gifts I have is that I'm able to feel into it, and actually just do my research as well, because the information is out there on social media. So if you ever want to kind of put your posts on things, you can kind of find your way through the algorithm to kind of get you a sense of what's happening. And I feel that as a person, as a nurse that has a profession that serves people, meaning all people, because if you are a nurse, you're mandated, if you're working in a clinical setting, if you're working in any setting, you are mandated to serve people on the basis of unconditional love, to be quite honest with you. Whether it may not be spelled out that way, but we're not supposed to discriminate. And so in any healing capacity, you don't get involved with politics. You don't get involved with racism or sexism or any of the things that divide us as a nation. And, operating from that standpoint, when I look over my life, there's two groups of people who I've served the most, right? I've served Black women my entire life, right? And I've also served white people my entire life, right? And when I say I've served Black women, I'm starting with my mother, and I'm sure, all of you can identify with this, think about from the day you were born, your mom, your sister, my older sister was my mentor, and also when I worked at my family's radio station, she was my boss, so I had to serve her in that capacity. I've served female clients and my friends. Many of them own businesses or entrepreneurs, and all of them. And then when you think about the people who you go to church with, women who are in your community, and your teachers, and just the people that you surround yourself, a lot of the people who make up the fabric of America are Black women. And I felt like we received a global slap in the face. And it felt for me to be there for everyone I love, got a slap in the face. That's what it felt like, right? So in helping people to process it and process it myself, how I deal with things I go through, I learned how to transmute it. So not sit in the injury of the pain where it cripples me, because I've learned how to develop the technology to move beyond it. And so I went and I created a course for it, right? And I'm going to share with you the name of that course, because I know once I tell you, many of you are like, yes, Nurse Blue, I want it. Okay, so I'll tell you that in a minute. Stick around. But I went to work because I wanted to create a wellness solution for you, for your family, because the writing on the wall is this: there is a weapon that has been formed against us. It's very clear, right? And it's bigger than Kamala Harris. It's way bigger, because just 7 days later, as we are still nursing our wounds, as I'm hearing and seeing women all over social media say that they're going inward, they're becoming silent, which I think is fantastic, because after all that we have gone through, you know, the reality of it is no one understands the gravity but us. You know, you may have sensitivity to it, and I thank you for having a sensitivity to it for those who do. And there are some who don't really give a shit, and this is not going to be for you, you know. But for those of you that understand what that was and what this is, because it's just starting, you know, just today we saw President Trump stating everything he's about to take away. He's about to take away everything. We're talking about hundreds of years of progress. We're talking about hundreds of years of progress. And when I mean hundreds of years of progress, I'm talking about the progress that was made from the time that we were emancipated. He is going to wipe it away. And I don't know if you guys understand the gravity of it, because quite frankly, people don't understand how powerful this document, this initiative, Project 2025 is. And not only is it going to hurt marginalized communities, or is it could hurt, it's created to hurt marginalized communities, but it's also going to hurt people with disabilities, which is the community I serve as a nurse. So if you have special needs in your family, you should be concerned. If you are a veteran, you should be concerned. If you are a woman, you should be concerned. But the reality of it is, the weapon who it's mostly geared toward are women of color, and definitely communities of color are going to be mostly impacted. So here's what I'm going to say about it all, because I'm a nurse and I'm going to do my part. I am going to offer a wellness solution for the collective that is experiencing post-election trauma. And I'm going to outline what those signs and symptoms of that trauma is, because it's a soul health condition. So if you feel heavy in your soul, if you just feel exhausted by being a Black woman in America right now, and if you feel hurt, betrayed, fearful, because you've already began to see the shifts, the shifts in what's being communicated through the media. You might be feeling tensions around you. I don't know. But that's the kind of climate that is showing up in things that I'm seeing. And I'm being very careful about the words I use because I don't want to give life to that energy. I'm not doing it. We're not here to do that. What we're going to do is do what many of you are already doing, which is deciding to bring all your energy inward as much as possible. And during this holiday season, I think this is a great time for us to start building community, because obviously when you know that there's something that is coming for you, you have to do what is best to protect yourself, and to prepare yourself, right? And so I want to invite you to do some healing and learn about some things to empower you through this, through my online community, because I want for everyone to know that you have a place where you can call home, where I offer modalities to support us through this time period. And the biggest thing that you do not want to, you definitely do not want to figure out how to manage or cope with the chronic stress that's about to quite possibly come your way. You want to have some modalities in place, you want to have a community in place, and you want to be able to anchor yourself for no matter whatever might come this way, right? So I'm going to invite you to come and be a part of the Soul Health and Wellness Club. It is a free membership club, and it is there that we teach health and wellness modalities, all designed to defeat your number one enemy, which is chronic fear, definitely. But chronic fear will certainly lead to chronic stress. And with living a life of chronic stress, that can create chronic disease. So we don't want to elevate your blood sugar. We don't want to elevate your blood pressure. And more so than anything, it is absolutely important for you to truly understand how to truly heal during this time. So it's important for us to kind of come together, and it's at a price that everyone can afford. And so come and check out the Soul Health and Wellness Club. I'm going to post the link. Also, I have a wonderful modality there to really support us in elevating and activating during this time. And what we're going to focus on is Soul Health Project 2025. Right? 2025, right? I mean, let me say that again. We're going to focus on Soul Health Project 2025. There you go. So that is one of the online courses that I created for free to help support us, at least in developing the foundation for where we must go. And where we must go is up, because we certainly can't go back. It's not even natural. What are we going back to? This is just ridiculous. No. That's okay. We don't have to use our energy to fight any of that. We must move forward. And what that looks like for us is coming in to heal. So I have a wonderful wellness online community already designed for you. And just to give you a little history about the club itself, I actually created it in honor of my late father. And my father, his name is Purvis Spann, the Blues Man. And we know that women like you love great music, right? Because soul health is about, really making a home for you. And we know you love great music, right? So my dad loved to give women great music. And he was actually the one who introduced us to the Queen of Soul. He crowned her, right? So I have great music for you. So you deserve joy, girl. So come and let me love on you, and live up to my name, which is I'm there to build you, love you, I'm here to unite us and empower us on Tuesdays at noon. That will be Eastern Standard Time for the I Deserve Joy party. So everyone, make sure you mark your calendar for the I Deserve Joy parties, and make sure you come to Wellness Wednesdays with me. Okay, Wellness Wednesdays, you want to mark your calendar for 11 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Now this one is the one that you definitely want to come to, right? Both of them are great, but I need to love you through this trauma, right? So come to the I Love Me Self-Love party, because this is a soul injury, and you didn't just feel this for you. The reason why it hurt, because you felt all of the progress that our community collectively have accomplished over 100 years or more. Be affected by it. So all of us are feeling that, and we're not going to ignore it and feel like it wasn't a big ouch. So we must deal with it, right? So we're going to, provide you with resources, not just me, but my partner in good, Dr. Erica Montgomery. She's a psychologist for over 25 years. And I have some other wonderful wellness professionals that will be joining our team to support you. So here's what I'm going to let you know. We're going to get through this. And we're going to do so in a healthier vibrational state. And so I am so happy to support you. I'm going to post the link, and then I look forward to seeing you. So just become a member, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, guys. Look to see you in our sound studio, which is on Clubhouse. That's also what you have to do. Make sure you download the app Clubhouse. So go do that. I'm going to post the link for you to go to the membership, right? So you can become a member. And then I'm also going to post the link for Clubhouse. So make sure you download the link, okay? All right, guys, look forward to seeing you. And again, we're going to get through this. Bye, girls.